Hey guys, welcome back to the C++ tutorial on advanced file handling. Advanced file handling. In this lecture, we will explore how to work with file efficiency in C++. By the end of this session, you will understand the following details, that is difference between text and binary file. Just a second. The next is how to use file stream for any file operation, for file operations. The next one is advanced technology for reading and writing binary data. That is advanced technique for reading and writing binary data. And the last one is real world application of file handling. Real world application. Okay, wasting our time, let's start with an overview of file handling in C++ and then explore it in detail with practical example as well. So first we check the theory between text file versus binary file. So in C++, file can be broadly categorized into two parts. That is, we already know that we were already complete in our before video, that is lecture number 9. But again, I will try to revise all these concepts. Okay, so first one is text files. It means it's stored in a human readable format. So human readable format. Like example, we take like example. I guess spelling is mistake. So dot txt. So we declared any file that is the file name and dot and we write txt. So this is the text file. Okay. So basically text file are easy to read and debug. Easy to read and debug. Okay. But the problem is that they can be inefficient for large dataset. But it's inefficient for large dataset. The next one is binary files. From the text, you know what is meant by the binary. That is, it's stored in a machine readable format. That is machine readable format. Okay, so the example, so we write it as like take example of student file, that student.bin means the binary. So this is the example of a binary file. Okay, and binary file are more efficient rather than text file. More efficient, especially for large dataset. It used for large dataset, for large data sets, and allow for faster read write operation, but they are harder to read manually. Hard to read manually. It's mean it is in the format like 0 and 1. Like if I write something 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 like that. So this is a binary format of this file. Okay, so the next is file stream in C++. So that is file stream in C++. C++ provide fstream library. we already know what is meant by ifstream. That is I covered in the before lecture, that is lecture number 9. So if you did not watch this, the first watch that and then come to this. So this is the ifstream library for file handling. For file handling. Okay. So there are mainly three types of classes for file stream. Three types of main classes for file stream. We already covered this one as well, but I am again revising here all the concept. That is, first one is a file stream. It's used for only reading file. The next one is ofstream. It's used for writing purpose only. And the last one is fstream. That is, it used for both. That is reading as well as writing. Okay. So file stream allow you to perform input and output operation on the file efficiency. That is, it's allow you to input and output operation. Okay, so let's look at some example to understand how they work. So our first is like working on text file. That is, I'm writing it in the format, but we are going to the text editor, working the text file. Okay, so let's get started. In this example, we will open a text file example.txt. Okay, so our file is example example.txt. Okay, and write to it and then read the content. Okay, so let's get started. So firstly, I will make a one file. Okay, and you get this data because I already read this one, so write this one, so that's why you get this one data. Okay, now we are writing the data of this text file. Okay, so without wasting your time, let's get started. So the first one is we are writing. So I will write the code and then you can fast forward this. Then after the reading I will explain you one by one. Okay, so okay, so this is the this will create the file already. Okay, if it is not exist, but we already written the file, I will write this one as well. Okay, now the next is check if file is open. So we have to check the file is open or not. So for that we write if out file dot is open, if that is out file handling. Okay, so handle, then again we write out file. This is a simple example, or we can say this is a this is a new line in the file. Okay, so we complete this one as well. So after this cout file written successfully and then handle. Okay, or in these else again use cout unable to open file and again handle. Okay, I hope you get this one. So yeah, this is here is wrong, and then we have to check. Open. So for this we write is open. So streamline file get line infinite line. Okay, and then again we write that cout line handle. Okay, so this is that is read and display each line from the file. The next is in file dot close. This is doing that is close the file after reading. Okay, in file and we write this as else cout unable to open file and handle. And the last one is written. So I guess we get the error because we write something wrong. Yeah, we did not open the file. Open the file in read mode. For this if stream in file example, then right now it's correct. So let's run the. So this is the whole code of text file. So let's run the code and we get the answer or we get the output that is file written successfully. So we write it as hello C++ file handling. This is a new line in the file. Okay, so I hope you get. So the explanation is that offstream out file, that is this one, that is offstream out file, it's create or open a file called example.txt for writing. Okay, so this is the that file. Then out file takes C++ file handling, that is this one. Okay, so these lines write the text to a file. Okay, and then we go to the ifstream infinite example .txt in file. It's the open the file example.txt for reading, and then after that we get line in file line. It's this line is the read the file line by line and stored each line in the line variable. Okay, I hope you get this one like what I am saying to you. And the last one is out file dot close, that is this one. Okay, so this is the out file close and in file close. Close the file stream after the operation are completed. Okay, I hope you get this one like what I am saying to you. Okay, so this is the out file and this is the in file. So these two is directly close. The next is we are writing the another example of working with binary file. Okay, so for this we write the file name like what we write. Let's say that student dot b. Okay, so I'm not creating the file. We will directly get that student dot b. So okay, so let's comment it out and write our binary file and remove this one as well. So let's start. Okay, so first structure, I'm again writing the code. You can fast forward this after the writing whole code. I will explain each one and one because it's take too much time, so that's why I'm saying you to fast forward the video. Okay, for only this. We take current, or we take Alice and age take 22. Wait, the next is write binary data. So we write binary data to a file. For this we get ofstream for writing. So out file student main our file name. Okay, after this if out file that is open, then out file write character and yes. Okay, so I hope you get this one like we have to write. So this is just write the structure to it, like we can say write binary data to file. Okay, and then it's time to out, so close the file. Okay, get this one. Okay, so this is basically close the file after writing. Okay, and the last is cout binary data return to file, or you can say data return to binary file successfully. Okay, then if it's not happened, then we have to do else statement, that is cout. Okay, we have to do that and write, just a second, let's write like enable else, and then we have to read binary data from file, that is student s2 if stream in file, that is binary. If in file is open, then in file dot read. Okay, and if not, then in file dot close, and that's it. Okay, and the last this is that, it's like, oh, just a second, this line close the file after reading. Okay, and the last is cout binary data read from file, or then it's, or you can say name, like whatever, and then else we have to write cout unable to open, and that's it. And the last line is that, I mean, after this, that is return 0. So this is the code of a binary file. So let's run the code and let's check what we get the answer. So it's showing error, that is in the 47. Yeah, so run the code. So yeah, we get the answer of binary data return to file, and the next one is binary data read from the file. So let's make a that student dot bin file, and we get the data. Yeah, just a second, a mistake. Let's make it another one. Student dot bin. So yeah, Alice, and this is the binary data. So I hope you get this one. So it's as simple as that, like what we learn in the that file, that is mean by text file. So that is ofstream out file, that is this one, that is ofstream out file. Let's open a binary file called student.bin for writing. Okay, then the next one is off file write, that is out file write. It's convert the student structure to a binary format and write it to the file. Okay, and then ifstream in file, it's basically you open the binary file student.bin for reading, and the last one is in file.read, is read the binary data back into the student structure, that is s2. So we have take a structure s1 and s2. Okay, so our expected output is this one, so we get this one. Okay, so after this we have to further go to the handling large file and buffering. So again I write the code, then you, like I'm writing that one, like the third one, that is first one, second one, then third one, that is large file and buffering. So again I write the whole code, then I will explain you one by one. Okay, so let's comment it out. That is in the journey. If string file or we can say large file dot txt. Okay, and take a Android iOS double dot binary as well. So if file is open, character buffer 1024. Okay, so it means buffer to stored file data, that is buffer. Just a second. Buffer to store file data. Okay, I hope you get this one like what I'm writing. Then while file, not file dot uf, or you can say, just a second, while file uf, for this one, then write file read buffer size, like what is the size of buffer. So this is the read data into buffer. Okay, after cout dot write buffer and file dot count stop. So this means output the data. Okay, then so after this we write close file close. So this means this is close the file, or when we writing it's missing one. Okay, so else again take cout unable to open the file. Okay, and enter. Okay, and the last is return 0. So this is the code of that file. There is the comment section, so don't think about this. I'll just comment it out, and this is the whole, this is the code of buffering. Okay, so let's run the code. I hope so we did not get any type of error. Just wait. Yeah, so we get the output. This is the first chunk of data and this is the second chunk of data and so on. So this is the buffer. So the explanation is again same as that what we are writing for text file and binary file. The first one is if stream file, that is this one. So if stream this file, it's open the file, that is large file.txt for reading in binary mode. Then file read, that is file.read buffer. This is the read 1024 byte of data into the buffer. Then the next one is cout.write. This line indicate that write the data stored in the buffer to the console. That is the function file dot g out, this one, like read, yeah, this file, okay, return the actual number of byte rate. So okay, so our expected output is if large file.txt contains something like 2048 byte of data, the program will print this data. Okay, like it's included in that. I hope you get this one, like what I'm saying to you. I hope you clear. Okay, everything is clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. Okay, so now moving further to our main and very important part, that is the real world project. So I'm writing this as well, that is real world project. So today in this, like the all making the topics, like all clear in the topics, that it's a text file, binary file, file handling, all this we are making the project called student database system. Okay, so now that's we have a solid understanding of file handling in C++. Let's apply what we have learned in a real world, a student database system, that is we are making it right now. Okay, the system will allow user, so like what include in it. So the first is add new student, we can say record to a database. The second one is display all student data, or we can say record. Third one is search, we can search the data from the name or her age or id, okay, for a specific student name. So just we are making from the searching from name only. Then we will use binary file, that is student.dat, this means student data, to store the student data, ensuring that our system is efficient and used to easy to use. So okay, so without wasting our time, let's try to write our student database system project. So okay, so it's take too much time again, so I'm write the whole code. You can fast forward this, and then after the completing whole line by line code, I will explain you each and every sentence. Okay, so you can fast forward as you want to do. How much? Okay, so let's take it as a 50. Then take a integer like age and complete it. So this is the structure, like student structure. So right now we are writing function function to add a student to the database. Okay, so for this we take a function void add a student, or we can take it as like a void and in this bracket we are writing one line. That is, first one is a student, take it as s. The next one is writing cout enter name. Okay, then we take scene for getting the value from the user, that is ignore and compare it. Okay, then again write scene, get line in a character, and after this again we write cout enter his or her age, and the last one again scene, s is basically a student, age, yeah, so this is s and not a. Okay, so this is the basic structure, like what we get the value of this. Then open the file in open binary. Okay, for this we write offstream file and take a student data iOS binary file. Okay, so next is file, write the character and all this. Okay, so this is mean by nothing but the write the student record to the binary file. Okay, then the last line, that is file close for this. Okay, and we have to print cout student record, student record edit successfully. Okay, so that's it, and then we have to write like so we have to complete this like using this. Okay, so this is what we have done right now. The next step is we have to function to display all the student in the database. Okay, so for this we are taking void display student. Okay, and in this we are writing if string file student data and binary. That's it. Again we are writing that. So again take it as a student s, and then check if the file is open or not. File is open. No. For this, if file is not open, cout no student record from and return the value. Okay, after this we have to do read and display each student data. So for this we are doing while file dot read. Okay, character, and again writing the size of that, that is we are doing this one. Then take a semicolon. Okay, so we are writing cout name. First we are writing name of that student, then cout age, that is s and age again. Okay, so this is what we are, and then that's it for this one, and then we writing file close. Okay, and after this we have to write function to search for a student by name. So for this we are taking void search student. Okay, then again we are writing that all, or you can take it as a, like in this search bar we are taking constant character, that is name, and then again writing if stream file, that is student data. Again we are writing the binary. Again we are declaring student as s, and take a boolean, that is for found, then write false. Okay, now we have to check if the file is open or not. Okay, so again we have to apply if condition, that if file is not open then display not no student record found. Okay, and after this we have to write read the file and search for searching the student from search. Okay, so for this we write while, again we are applying the conditions, that is file dot read and so that all size, again we are applying semicolon if is equals to 0. Okay, so again we are applying the condition, that is cout name as s and l, and again cout for h, that is this one. Okay, this is found true if found equals true, then run, or else break. Okay, so here what we done yet, so we have to search it, then we applying the condition if the student is not found, if we did not get the student. So for this if not found. Okay, so we are applying condition for this. So for this we are again writing cout student not found directly. If you want to do we are doing this as well, like and for the proper manner. Okay, then that's it. Okay, and then again we have to do file close. Okay, I hope you would not get any doubt further right now. Then we have to write our main function, that is integer main, and then we take a integer choice character name, or we are taking 50 letters. Then we write main meaning for the user, like what, how they saw an interaction. Okay, so for this we are using do while. So do see out. First one is add student. Second one is what we have to do, display student. Third one is search. So search student, and the last one is exit. Okay, so we are writing this one. After this we have to do, just a second, see out, enter your choice. Okay, and say choice, like choice, yeah, right, like this. So after this we are using switch statement for choice. Like take example, so we are using switch. So in this we are applying a switch case in this. So for case one we are writing add student. For second we are taking display student. For third we are taking case one. What we are taking? Let me know. For case three, just a second. Yeah, right. So for case three we are taking enter see out, enter name to search. Okay, and after this we are taking scene again, and then again we are taking scene get line 50, that is we are taking name of that student or whatever we can say. Then we have to search student name. Okay, then applying break. I hope you get it. Then we are applying case 4, that is we have to exit the program after completing all this stuff. If there is nothing happening in this, then we are using default for invalid choice. If there is no choice in this, so I hope this is all we get. And the last line, that is after the invalid remove this, or that is we are writing it in this, like while second choice is not equals to 4. Okay, then return 0. So that's it. Our code is finished. So yeah, I hope there is no error. So let's run. I guess we are getting an error. So let's check one by one what the error we get. Mostly it's getting the student. So the first one is line number 11. So we are writing student as that. So in this we are writing capital S. Yeah. So let's again run. I hope the error is less. Then we are writing sin. Then take a line number, that is sin. Ignore the error we get, that is sin dot, not this one, that is sin dot. Okay, and again which line we get error, that is again we are writing this, that is sin dot ignore, which is the error we get. And again in this, that is sin get line. So s not a, it's s dot net. So yeah, this is our whole code of our system. So we write. So let's run and check if we get error. Again we get the error in line number 11. Expected while I'll do, that is in line number 12. So let's run. Again we get the error, I guess. So it's, I guess, something missing in it. So for this, just a second. What error we get? I don't know. So check it once. So 82. Okay. So the line number 82. So let's check one by one. That is, first one is a 77 line number. So in 77 line number we check that is integer main, and this is what we get. So just check. The next one is line number 82. In this, let's check one by one. That is integer main, integer choice, and character name 50. Okay. Then the line 82. In 82 we have to do and take a space in this, yeah, and it's right. take a space in it as well because it's then line number 12 1 1 2 delete this one and it is no error. So let's run again. So again we are taking the error that is error expected while, yeah, so we just misplaced the while in switch, so just we have to do this one and let's again run. So this is also removed and run again, and yeah, that's it. So let's run the code. That is, the first add the data, that is I'm writing current age 22, student record added successfully. Okay, then again we are writing the data, like take a name of Arjun, again take the data of 22. So then again student data added successfully. Then we have to display the data, so write two. So the first one is name Karan, so you can see this one, that is name Karan. The second one data is name Arjun. Okay, and the age again 22, and then we can also search. So if for write 10, then we can write Karan, then we get the data of Karan, or we can again type, that is, so we get here Arjun, so we get the data of Arjun, that is Arjun 22, and the last, that is 4, so we exiting program. So okay, so in this session we not only learn about file handling in C++ but also applied this technique to create a practical project, the student database system. This project combines both text and binary file handling concept and allow user to interact with data stored in file. Okay, so in the next video we will explore data structure in C++. So that is, and about this project I will give you the data like code in my GitHub profile on this in the description. You can go check, and if you want some changes on it, you can do that and tag me as well in your story if you want to do that as well. Okay, so in the next video we are exploring data structure in C++. This is the most important for any type of company and any type of interview. You have asked one question at least. Okay, so we are starting with array, but first we are making a it's simple video, that is what is meant by data structure and all that stuff. Then we are exploring one by one, like what is meant by array, pointer, stack, linked list, whatever. So for this, stay tuned and make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more tutorial. So see you in the next video, and make sure don't miss the next video because it's too important for your placement as well, for job